Good morning, Rabbi. We were discussing the laws of HaGomel. So, there's a discussion in the Rishonim of how long a person has the ability to say HaGomel. The Torah says that person has as long as it takes until a person gets a minyan to say HaGomel. There's no limit. The person can still say HaGomel many days later. However, the Beit Yosef brings from the Ramban or from the Ben Yonah. Some say 3 days, some say 5 days. Shulchan Aruch, Reshutet, he says that even if many days or a few weeks passes and he still didn't say HaGomel, you still say HaGomel. But he says it's proper not to delay it because some opinions say it has to be within 3 days or within 5 days. So therefore, a person should try as soon as he can to say HaGomel. Now, we usually do it by the Sefer Torah. This is also including the halacha of this. The Gemara says you have to do it in front of 10 men and 2 Torah scholars. Interestingly, it has to be there's zikenim there. Zikenim in the Torah means zeh shekana chokhmah. This is the Torah scholars. You have to preferably should have 2 Torah scholars in the minyan that you are making the HaGomel. But if you don't have 2 Torah scholars, you just have 10 regular men. It's also going to be permitted to say HaGomel as long as you have minyan of 10 men. Now the issue comes up when you have kids or you have ladies. Do they also have to say HaGomel? So yes, a child who already knows to who he's blessing at age of chinuch, if he traveled just like his father, so he also has to say HaGomel. Or a lady went on vacation, a lady went and came back from traveling as well. She went through childbirth, she was sick for a whole day in bed. She also has to say HaGomel. So therefore, it's not so simple for them because they have to come to shul and they have to hear someone else say the bracha, or they themselves say the bracha. Or if you have Brit Yitzchak, the lady says HaGomel at the Brit Yitzchak, that way because there's 10 men there anyways. So therefore they have to make sure to take care of their HaGomel obligations as well. But sometimes we have where a lot of people need to say HaGomel. Like let's say 7, 8 people all have to say HaGomel. Each one doesn't want to go and take time to go and say HaGomel. They decided one guy say HaGomel, he has everybody in mind. So what does this mean? You're relying on the mechanism of Shomei HaKeoneh. Shomei HaKeoneh, according to Shulchan Aruch, it says it has to be you understand Hebrew. You understand Hebrew, and you're going to have in mind the person who you're fulfilling the obligation for, and that person is going to have in mind to fulfill the obligation with the one saying it. So unless you have all these conditions together, then Shulchan Aruch will tell you will fulfill the obligation. But otherwise, if you don't understand Hebrew, so maybe you could follow like Rashi, who says if you don't understand, Shomei HaKeoneh works. But that's not going to Shulchan Aruch. And also, if you're not having in mind, you just say, okay, he'll say for us. And you just sit there and mind your own business, you're not even paying attention. So you're not fulfilling the mitzvah. It's not considered as if you said HaGomel. If you don't have him in mind, and the one saying the bracha has to have you in mind as well. So therefore, it's not so simple to say, oh, one guy will say HaGomel, have everybody in mind. It has to make sure that everybody else has in mind, and that guy has in mind everybody else as well. Baruch